Good morning, afternoon, evening, guys. We're back with another random tier list today, jumping into Naruto, one of the best, most famous animes on the planet. We're going to talk about the Genins here. We're talking about the OG Naruto series, not Naruto Shippuden. We're just talking about Genins here, so the characters you can see on your screen now are who we are ranking. We're going to rank them loosely based on what they did as Genins. Of course, some of these ninja were upgraded, were promoted to Chunin or Jonin during this time. But we're going to go ahead and rank them based on essentially what they were doing during the first series of Naruto. If you guys have any ideas for other tier lists, let me know in the description down below. And if you like random tier lists, a subscribe or a like on the video will really help the channel out. With all that said, though, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Team... I'm not going to remember all these team names. Team 8? Is it Team 8? Lee's team? I know one of them is 11 is Hinata's team. Team 12... I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Lee in Naruto. Go off, okay? Lee is a king in Naruto, showing that you don't need fancy ninjutsu to go off. You can do it with just taijutsu. His fights against the Sound 4 show that, and he's absolutely awesome in that. He's up there, for sure. Neji, I'd also put in go off tier. His fight against the Sound 4 member that he takes on one-on-one, no help, and does manage to defeat him. I mean, what more can you say? Absolutely goes off. He's just shown to be an absolute threat, and that's why he's turned into a Jonin pretty soon after Naruto. 10-10, dog water. 10-10, I'm sorry. 10-10 was just not shown any love in Naruto, and that didn't really change much in Shippuden. This isn't 10-10's fault. This is the writer's fault. There's a couple characters that they just didn't give that much time to. I think there's some stat out there that, like, what is his name? Tem, who is the pig that belongs to Shizune, Tsunade's apprentice. That pig actually has more screen time in Naruto than 10-10 does. That should be all you need to know. Shikamaru, absolutely goated. Shikamaru showing that smarts and brain power are sometimes the most important thing in a fight. Shikamaru is one of my favorite characters, and I love his development throughout all the series of Naruto. In the original series, he is goated. Ino, gonna be mid for me. Didn't do a lot in the original series. She did fight Sakura in the Chunin exams. They fought to a draw. She likes Sasuke. That's kind of one of her defining character traits, and her love life being a defining character trait is not very good. Choji, I'm gonna say, now this might shock some people, I'm gonna say good. And obviously his fight against the Sound 4 guy, awesome, the whole butterfly, everything. My problem with Choji is that's pretty much all he's given the whole show. You know what, though? That was awesome, though. So let's put him in go off, because he went off that fight. But yeah, that's why he's not in goated, because that's pretty much all he did the whole show. I think Shikamaru was shown to be cooler and just more dependable. What did I just do? More dependable throughout the series. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put Choji there and go off tier. We got a little out of order here somehow. I thought these were in order, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and do Hinata next. So we're going to do Hinata and her team. Hinata, gonna put her in good tier. She does have some character development in the original Naruto. She really doesn't do that much, though. So I'm gonna put her in good. I think she does a little bit more just character development-wise than Ino does. So I'm gonna put her a tier above. Kiba, also not really doing much in the original story. The Sound 4 mission, the Sound, well, I guess it is the Sound 4, but the chasing Sasuke retrieval arc, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to put that in good tier for his fight there, but does probably less than Choji in there. And then Shino, unfortunately, we are going to go ahead and put in dog water. So, similar to 10-10, just not given the time to shine. And that is something that the writers were actually, aware of, at least with Shino, because it's a running joke that Shino never gets picked for missions with Naruto, right? So he is treated like dog water in the first series. It's nice that he got some love later in, Boruto. Next up, we have the Sand Genin squad, starting with Gaara. Gonna put him in go off tier, not quite in goated. He's one character that I think gets better in Shippuden. Gaara is treated very much like a monster for much of the series, and he is powerful enough to be one. However, I don't like how, when you look back, they didn't really call him a Jinchuriki at first. It wasn't really clear what he was. And I just think there was a little bit of retconning there of like, oh, what exactly was Gaara? Maybe they had the idea there the whole time, but they didn't really translate it very well for me. Still, go off tier. him saving Lee from Kimimaro was absolutely awesome. Love that entire situation. Kankuro, not really, doesn't really blow me away in the original series. I'm going to put him in mid. For whatever reason, I think Tamari even shows up more than him. Tamari, I'd go ahead and put in good tier, her saving. Shikamaru really sticks out to me, even though Kankuro did come up and save, I believe, Kiba it was. Tamari just sticks out more in my brain in the original Naruto series as far as being a Genin goes. So, yeah. Getting to Team 7, I remember the number, Team 7 here. I don't know why that was so difficult earlier. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. Sakura, putting her in mid. Is that going to upset some people? Let's face it, Sakura didn't do much in the first series. She did have some character development where she cuts her hair, decides she's going to fight on her own, and then she ties Ino, and then she cries when Sasuke leaves, and then she tells Naruto, go get him. And then he fails. And that's it. Right? Like, Sakura obviously comes into her own in Shippuden with training under Lady Tsunade, and as well as fighting the Akatsuki and everything. But yeah, Genin Sakura, not really blowing me away here. I'm going to go ahead and put her in mid. Let me know what you guys think about that. Naruto, Sasuke, and the original, gonna put them both up here in goated. Not gonna, do anything crazy here. That's my opinion. Naruto and Sasuke, absolutely wonderful in the original series. You can say that Naruto's a bit too stupid, Sasuke's a bit too much of a jerk. I don't know. I think both of them had great character development, and it really sets up for where they're going in Shippuden. So, those are all the Genin in the original Naruto show, at least those of note. What do you think by my rankings? Did I put them in the right spot? Could you have done a better job? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you are still watching at this point, I appreciate you doing so. Thank you for watching. This has been the guy who makes random tier lists, and I'm signing out.